Louisiana beer reviews, Abita Andygator, can version, 19.2 ounces. Now they've got it in these, that's the thing now, right? The stove pipe cans. 19.2 ounces, $2.79 for the can. Andygator, there's a gator wearing a crown. It's a Helles Doppelbock. When it first hit the market in 1993, I think it might have only been a draft version over there at the brew pub in Abita Springs, Louisiana, but it was called Andygator malt liquor. But now it's called Helles Doppelbock. It's, okay, a malt liquor, always malt liquor in the United States is usually, not always, but usually a lager, higher than 5%, that's made with a corn grits, corn syrup, or rice adjunct. This is made without the adjunct, okay? But even the malt liquors in America, they're a Helles Bock, or like a Colt 45, or a Helles Doppelbock, like the Old English 800 high gravity type style thing. Okay, Best Buy, July 4th, 2019. It's got the date, guys. Best Buy date, at least. All right. They also sell it on draft. They sell it in bottles. $10.99 for a 6-pack I saw of the bottles. $2.79 for the tall can and draft, whatever. You know, I don't know. Here's the old offering. They used to have the bottle with the old label. This is the second label, not the original. Might be the third label, I think. Helles Doppelbock. This is the old 650 milliliter. Oh, there we go with the power equipment. All right, Terry, chill. Okay. But they never start that racket before 6 a.m. and they never go on past 11 p.m. with it. It's a little chilly right now, damp. It'll be up to about 80 degrees here in the wintertime in Louisiana. Golden, very gold. American Doppelbock, high gravity malt liquors will sometimes be orange gold like this. Like, think of the Hurricane high gravity. It has almost even more of an orange tinge to it. Bubbly, clear as a bell. Use Perle hops and pilsner malt. That's it. One type of malt, one type of hops. Beer Advocate says it's good at 71. I would call that a C-, but their attitude is good. Rate Beer saying no, it's bad. It's a 29 out of 100. Think about that. 71% bad, and it's a 15 out of 100 in the style. It's just a horrible beer, they're saying. And a 71 on Untappd. So 71, 71, and then an unusually low score on Rate Beer. Okay. So it can be a little gamey, a little tangy sometimes when you're trying it. It'll catch you sometimes being a little. It's not a super drinkable, gulpable beer, but I would recommend that you not drink nor gulp this. I mean, drink it, but don't gulp it as you drink it. Sip it. Sip it. Never had the can version. Is it going to be different from the bottle version? No, I doubt that. People ask me that. Do you prefer cans or bottles? I never really noticed much difference over my 23 years of dedicated beer drinking. It's very malty, bready. It's crackery bread crust, white bread crust, not brown bread. The IBUs are what, 25? I wrote it down. I think they're 25, so there's enough bitterness to balance out the sweetness. Yeah. If you didn't have that 25 bitterness unit, it'd be just too sweet and cloying and gross. Very rich in the flavor. Rich, sweet. They're saying on the website that it's sweet, but it has a dry finish. And I'll agree with that. And it's very barley. That barley burn bothers some people, I guess. So an 8% or 8.1, 8.2, that might appeal to you more. That's smoothed out by the corn syrup adjunct, I think, and rice. They might use rice also. They have the ingredients on tap into your beer. It's the Hurricane High Gravity. Back around 2005, I used to drink the Hurricane High Gravity. Buy the 12 packs, they were $3.99. Now they're like $9.99. But I remember one day I was drinking, I said, this beer is too heavy. I don't like drinking it. It's too heavy. I'm not going to drink it anymore, and I stopped. High calorie. But it did appeal to me. It had a good flavor. But that one may be a little smoother, you might find. Or you might say it's dull. And this is a craft beer, and the Hurricane High Gravity is not a craft beer. It is a dry finish. It is crisp, believe it or not. I see a lot of people in Louisiana drinking Abita Andygator. It's very... He likes to blow off all the grit from everything with this compressor. I see a lot of people at Mardi Gras parades drinking it. Usually on draft, like in a big plastic mug. They'll go to like one of these lounge bars on like St. Charles Avenue on the parade route, or in Metairie on Veterans, and they'll serve, you know, it's overpriced parade route, but you're drinking it, and it's dangerous because you could really get in trouble with it. They don't want you using bottles on the parade route. Glass, dangerous. No, I don't want. And I have a feeling that these canned versions have hit the street around here for the carnival season. And they're going to be a permanent fixture because the stovepipe things are very popular. It's an A. I'm going to say a 93 out of 100. I've wavered over the years for Andygator. And the thing that kind of pushed me back from it was the barley burn on it. Can be kind of burny. But it's still good. It's not a situation with the quality of the product. It's me being weak, can't handle it. Is it better than the Hurricane High Gravity? Oh, I'm sure it is, but I've never done a blind taste test. That one does have some good attributes as well. It's a macro, mass-produced adjunct lager, though. All right, but in the Helles Doppelbock style, at least. So, a most excellent beer. How does it pair with these buttery crackers and hogshead cheese? And I have hot sauce, but the lady gave me this unusually large amount of Diablo sauce from Taco Bell, so I figured I'll use it. And then this one is coated with the Yamasa soy sauce. Thanks, Ken. I think the Andygator would go well with very spicy food, which will help cut that barley burn, and then the maltiness will help cut the spice. It kind of be a symbiotic relationship. On the other hand, though, really, I think if I was going to have a meal with spicy food, I would rather have the Abita Amber, the 4.5%, you know, this like thin-bodied amber lager, because it's just thinner, it's lighter. I kind of gravitate toward thin, lighter beers. So it's just a personal preference issue. If you want a good Doppelbock, dark bock, get the Spaten Optimator. That's a macro beer. It is made according to the craft beer style, though, with no corn or rice adjunct. It's all malt, barley malt, water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. But the Spaten Optimator, you can get it pretty cheap around here. The big bottles, and we can get the singles over here for about $1.49, or even cheaper some places. So Spaten Optimator is is an A beer, most excellent, and the Abita Helles Doppelbock Andygator is a most excellent beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana. Laissez le bon temps rouler.